I am not my breath. I am not even my body. I move beyond my mind. I move beyond thinking. And I move beyond even a single thought. And I invite Samuel and my guides to speak through me. Already here we were. Knowing we gather as you gather. Knowing how you set up. How you open yourself. This new opening, this align, allow, and let go. He feels the power of this. Drawn to it he was. It speaks to him as you say. And we tell you. When you find something such as this that speaks to you, use it. Embrace it. Be one with it. Mere gestures, you say. It is the intent. That makes this powerful. The emotion you put behind that intent, expressing the desire to align, allow, and let go. Let go of those attachments you have to things that do not support your highest self. release. A circle, those words are. When looked down directly from above, and again, we speak of this growth. This spiraling upward when seen from the side. When seen from above, it looks like a circle. When seen from the side, you see the spiral. As you let go, you align even more. As you align even more, you allow even more. And as you allow, you can let go of even more and more. The circle, the spiral continues. Your growth continues. Your awareness heightens. Your connection deepens. No end. For is not each ending a new beginning? These lessons you learn, and some you learn on the first pass, and some take more than one pass. But when you learn, do you not carry that with you? Does it not become part of your collective consciousness? And in that way, you broaden your awareness, your wisdom grows. You dance with these energies that you come in contact with each day. You dance with the energies and the emotions they bring to you each day. And from that awareness, when you find yourself dancing with something less than what you aspire to be, bring your awareness to it. And choose. Choose from the heart. Choose from the love that you are. To step beyond the old pattern. The old teaching that at one point seemed to be an appropriate response. Thank it for teaching you a new way. Setting you on a different path. Allowing you to make the choice to not stay, so to speak, in your old ways that are less than what you aspire to be. Move forward in a new alignment, a new allowing. For we tell you, there will be yet something else that arises for you to let go. A process of unfoldment we speak of. Of each and every day. Stepping deeper into the love that you are. As we speak this, we feel a tinge in this one of doubt. Reminded, align, allow, let go. As it comes up again, practice. He and his wife stood in this very room last night practicing. Call it a mantra if you wish. This align and let, allow and let go. Play with it. See if it suits you, or if something else comes to mind that feels better. Use those words. Nothing magical about the word you choose. Again, where the magic lies is in the intent and the emotion. You use to drive this change, this unfoldment you seek, this deepening of your spirituality. This living from a place of love. For you were birthed from a place of love. And you are that. Love. Pure, simple, unwavering, beautiful love. Feel it. Sense it. Be it. Live it. Express it. For you are that. Wash over you. Let it flow from you. Let it be you. Sit with it. Feel it. Sense it. Be the expression of it. You all are so very loved, dear ones. You step into this human experience step out of the knowing of what you are and into this humanness, this human vessel. Only to feel this pull, this urge, that you are something more. That there is something that lies within you. That you have yet to fully embrace, fully experience, fully live from. For you are love. He questions whether we should take questions. So we ask you, dear ones, do you have any? We ignore this one.
Well, I would like to know if you are able to tell me a name I could call my higher self by, so that I could get more familiar in a way.
Another label.
I need a label. I'm a human.
What about breathing nice and deep and just hanging out with yourself?
It doesn't come to me. I try and try.
Why don't you call it Mary Jo?
Yeah.
Mary
Jo
Jo,
one.
you are a higher self. You are a higher self.
But it seems like there should be another name.
No, nothing.
Try Aranda.
Aranda?
I like it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That'll help.
Yeah,
you.
that's
what
me,
you needed.
Aranda.
Oh, I like it too.
Get them crystals,
Sounds like a
Aranda.
goddess.
Thank you.
reminds me of Adirondack.
What did we solve? What did we say earlier?
What?
If it feels good, if it resonates with you,
Right.
It resonates.
Yeah.
use it. Matters not.
I have a question. It speaks to me personally, but I think it'll speak to other people too. Because I've been at this point lately where everything sort of fell apart. And there's definitely a lesson of letting go. And I guess I don't know what my question is, but if you could speak to that at all, that'd be good. Because it's just like nothing's familiar anymore.
It has to do with the letting go part of
Mhm. I was thinking about.
Did not we say letting go was a beginning?
Yes.
Mhm.
Each ending is a beginning.
And did you also say that we're all always on a spiral going up? So whatever we do is absolutely perfect?
She shifts the spiral. She says it looks different from over here.
Well, time is
The
circular.
perspective is different.
Okay.
This thing you wished for fell away,
Yes.
and now you are waiting for what arises next.
And it'll be better.
Lessons we spoke of. That is what this earth school is all about. One lesson comes to an end and a new one appears.
I guess I'm feeling upset because I feel like I got the endings but not the beginning yet, and I feel like nothing's...
Do not attach yourself to the ending. Let go of the ending.
Well, I have, but I just am sort of in that in-between spot where I feel like nothing new is coming in yet.
Oh, dear ones, how many times? How many times have we even told this one? This humanness, this patience is a tough one, is it not?
Yes, it is.
This, when will things unfold even more? When will I get that job I want? Check in with your intentions.
Tell about setting
Check
your
in
intention.
with your ability. To now that you've seen things not transpire as you wished, that you are to set new intentions.
Tell about how to set good intentions at night before you fall asleep, based on what happened that day.
A fine practice, that is. Thanking yourself for what transpired, even if it was not what you assumed should. Thanking yourself in advance for a deep and restful sleep. for this vessel we speak of. For your soul will be off learning its own lessons as your body slumbers. And just bits and pieces of those come back to you in your dreams that you recall. And set your intention for the next day to unfold in the highest and the best way for you.
Can we have intentions contrary to what God wants for us?
We don't like that term. We would say, out of alignment. Again, we ask you to go back to your heart. Ask from your heart. There are those things the ego would prop up for you that aren't necessarily in alignment. Lead you astray, so to say. There are many patterns in this humanness you have developed over these decades that you have been walking around. And how do we say? Some are slightly more out of alignment than others for you. That's why we talk about some lessons coming back around for you to experience yet again. When you finally get that aha, that awareness that, oh, I'm back on this path again. Do I really want to be here? This one. We can tell him to meditate every day. Yet even now, there are days when he finds himself slipping, so to speak. This procrastination, oh, I'll do it later. One of his favorites. He plays with that one a lot. Then he jumps ship. At the end of the day, gets angry with himself. Why didn't I do this earlier?
Sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
caught up in his humanness, he is not thinking from the heart. When that awareness arises, should I meditate? Just do it.
Right then and there.
It's like, knock, 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 we're there.
Yeah,
We're talking to you.
it's time.
Yeah.
We're sending you a little nugget.
Wouldn't
Will
that
you
be
use
pretty
it?
empowering right then and there if he had that thought? I know I've had that happen. And it's like, oh, I'm too busy. And then I just say, sit your butt down.
Mm-hmm.
And then my day goes much better. It's like, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I find it? Aligned.
You go into alignment.
So when you find yourself getting upset with yourself, just align.
Align the head.
Allow. Let go. Start over.
Yeah,
Start over.
yeah.
You can use that as a mental exercise. You don't have to stand in the middle of the grocery store doing this. Somebody might think you're a little bit strange.
Just take a deep breath.
Yeah. It's a lot more loving than saying, get your butt in the chair.
Whatever it
What I
is.
say.
Which
Yeah,
is
whatever it
perfect
takes.
also.
Yeah.
It is. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
get your butt in the chair.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
You're talking to yourself in a loving way.
Yeah.
May I ask, I've met somebody new on my journey, and I believe that it's going to be a good thing for me, and I guess I'm just looking for reassurance that it is.
The rock guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's good energy for you.
I think so. Well,
The rock guy. Sound like crystal?
You just got your answer.
Thank
You felt
you.
it, did you not?
Yes, but I wanted to make sure, yes, I
Dance
did.
with it.
Dance with it, he said.
Well, I think I've been dancing since yesterday.
That's awesome.
Yeah, okay. It feels good to do it.
It's nice to hear you say that.
Mm.
Yeah. It's nice to hear when the good things happen to us, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It uplifts us all to hear.
It's just interesting. Somebody I don't even know that really wants to help me succeed. And it's just,
Oh, prayer answered.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's an angel getting under your wings here.
Oh, I know.
He who gives receives, dear.
Well, okay.
That's so true.
Well, I try.
That's like he is too.
What?
Giving.
Oh, very. Yeah.
That could be more the alignment for where your direction is headed. Because you've gone 2 steps back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 1 step forward.
That we all.
Yeah, you're just waiting for your dance partner to show up. That's all.
Samuel,
It was
start
a
to name
tango.
Yeah.
Ask him.
I can hear the music now.
Not all dances are forward steps, are they not?
No.
Not for the women.
Yeah.
What was that? Ginger Rogers did
I
everything,
did everything
Fred Astaire
backwards and then
did, but
heels.
she did it backwards and in high heels. You go, girl.
That sounds like a metaphor for my life sometimes. Backwards and
That's the way
behind.
I always think of
Is that
that.
way anyway?
Yeah, all these little vignettes are
Make it as hard as
wonderful.
possible.
Little movies, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I mean, everything teaches us. I mean, cartoons teach us, you know.
There's allegory and everything.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
gosh, I just watched
absolutely.
that movie Sing on Friday night. That was just phenomenal. All the spiritual lessons that has in it is
What was the name of
amazing.
it?
Sing.
I haven't seen it.
It's just these silly little animals running around,
Oh.
getting ready for a singing contest.
Oh,
They find their
really?
inner selves. They
Oh,
find their
that's
inner
sweet.
strengths.
Yeah.
All of them in different ways. It's just
That's
so
so cool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Samuel, can I ask a question?
Since we're going to talk about movies.
Since we're talking about little animals and things. No. I had a question that's really, it's gone, well, Edgar Casey was the sleeping prophet. And one of the things that I've always dreamed, and I wondered if I could intend it, he had the great gift of putting a book under his pillow, and he would have read that book that night, and he would be able to discern everything from it.
I tried that in
It's-
6th grade.
I would love to be able to do something like that, and to have the discernment with it.
I'd love that too. Is that a proper intention?
That probably seems out there, but I mean, it's something
Yeah,
that's
that's
crossed
really out
my
there.
path
That's so cool.
after he was able to do it, but he was an extremely gifted prophet.
Vibration.
Vibration.
Vibration. His vibration.
Or his vibration made that possible, his frequency.
Yes. High enough he was.
Well, you can be high
You can-
enough.
I was just saying,
Do not shame yourself.
no, I'll just go out and leap a tall building, Samuel.
Not reenact the Matrix.
Wonder Woman.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Some people say why, some people say why not.
Start with something smaller.
Like a sheet of paper or
Like a page.
a page.
Oh.
You got it. Be my intention. Today a page, tomorrow a
Set
word.
your intention that as your body rests, your soul brings you the message that was intended from that page for you.
Would you suggest like a prayer of some sort or a favorite page out of a book?
My favorite page.
We don't want you ripping up all your books.
No, but you could put your book
I could
under
copy
your
it.
pillow
I could
and
copy it.
think about that page.
Or you can put a quote.
Read that page before you go to
Or
sleep.
write it
Like a
down.
quote or a paragraph.
Yeah, I could
something
put my
used about
photocopy
it.
it.
Yes, you could
Just copy it,
photocopy
put,
it.
there it goes.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Baby steps we speak of.
Mhm. And then sometimes, Samuel, as many books as I wish I could do that with on a nightly basis, because I have so many that I would...
Sleeping in the Library of Congress you are now.
Yes, yeah, in my own Library of Congress, is that I wonder, do I need any of them? Do I require any of them? Sometimes I feel like that. I sit there and I look at them all, and I think I'm just going to sit still. And then I usually go into some kind of a quiet time or meditation, and then I will be attracted to one or two. Is that just a normal...
It's just the spiral
process?
we speak of.
Okay, just a spiral. Because there's so many...
You align with what serves you in this moment. You allow it to come forth. And at some point you find yourself letting go of that and aligning a bit differently. Allowing something more.
There is so much letting go, and when you were speaking before, I was thinking about what happened in Houston, where all these thousands of people lost everything. That's a collective consciousness of this release process, is what I'm thinking. And that it comes home to each one of our doorsteps, because we can empathize with what they're experiencing. And such a...
That's a good point. What as a planet are we letting go of? I mean, we're letting go of stuff as a planet to make more room for what?
The light coming in.
I would think materialism for one.
Chemical.
So what are we making room for?
Yeah, light.
Well, light.
Yeah.
A higher expression of yourself. Is that not where we started this
Kindness.
discussion?
Love. Goes back to love, right?
But is it also...
And you need to understand how many billions, how many different levels are they all at?
Well, that was my next question.
How much stuff does one need to let go that another one has already been there, done that? Completely different paths. Same mountain, so to speak.
And plus the same things happening in India, Bangladesh. I mean, they've lost more lives.
Around the globe.
Around the globe, it's happened. We don't just have it
Peru
happen.
this spring.
Peru this spring. So there's so much we don't hear about, but because this one hit home on our doorstep, so to speak. But when when you think about it, and then you think, you sit there and you think, well, this purging, even as we sit here, is happening. It's like when somebody's in an accident and you say, well, are you okay? Because that's the first thing. Cars can be replaced, anything material can, but your life can't. And so it's that heart connection immediately that we want assurance of. So I was just thinking,
Thinking from your humanness.
well, that we would lose
How many
someone.
lifetimes have you lived, dear?
I was going to, okay, you got me on that.
How has each one impacted the one you are enjoying at this very moment? All these pieces, this intricate puzzle that you have weaved for yourself.
We've all been there, done that. Or gonna. Now, I was told, I think Carla, you told me, there's like a fault line close by, like a...
I think there's one through Georgia. I know when
Is
I lived
there?
in Atlanta, people talked about
Is there rumbling going on under there that we need to be aware of?
What made you think of that?
Would our awareness change it?
These
It's a good.
wanting to know the future.
Yeah.
Interesting how that unfolds, dear ones. All we can say is there is a probability and of this ground shaking you speak. It is minute is the word that comes to mind. Not funny how this works. This one is reminded of being awoken one night years ago feeling the bed shake? The only one in his household that as they listened to the radio the next morning, how people were calling 911. What's going on? Earth trembler? Some panicked, some slept through it. This one woke up, questioned, what is this? Perspective. For before they heard it on the news, they were questioning him, finding fault with him being awoken in the night by the bed shaking. Only to hear on the radio moments later that, oh, there was such an event. Minor in nature, but enough to disturb some of the light sleepers, or those who were working at that point in time. That is this, when we speak of align and allow, that allow part. Do not be too rigid in your intent, too attached to the specifics of how this this could be allowed to come to pass. And again, what is that? It's letting go. Place your intent. With loving emotion. Know that it is heard. But don't attach yourself to specific outcomes. How many times have we heard and have we used in our prayers this or something better? Allow the better. Allow yourself to not be attached to the this. Allow yourself to be receptive to the better. For isn't resistance to the better the same as making a choice? Such as, I do not deserve the better. Again, we speak in circles align, allow, and let go. And with that, dear ones, we shall leave you this day.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you. That was
Thank you.
awesome.
Align with the love that you are. Allow your love to express through you, and let go of everything that is not in your highest good. And we bid you a very loving adieu.
So it is.
And let's come out of that by just taking 3 deep breaths with our hands on our knees. Full deep inhale. Full complete exhale till you feel your insides sort of shrink. Let that next inhale come in on a wave. Let the next exhale kind of go out like a wave. Your stomach contracts, your middle chest contracts, your upper chest contracts till it's all out. Nice, feel full, complete inhale. Next inhale. Hands to heart center against your sternum. I am love. Big inhale, big exhale. Hands open to the sky. I allow God's love to enter and fill every cell in my body. Big inhale, big exhale. Big inhale as you let go. Resistance to feeling this joyful peace that we feel here at the end of our session with all the beautiful spirits who came through Keith today. Thank you, thank you, thank you.